Hi, I'm Ellie Bateman. I'm Senior Campaigns and Public Affairs Officer at the NRLA. I'm going to give a quick update on the Leasehold and Freehold Reform Bill, which has just completed its committee stage in the Commons this week. So the bill is part 2 of the government's leasehold reform package. It follows the banning of ground rent in most new leases back in 2022, and it aims to make it cheaper and easier for leaseholders to extend or renew their leases and take over collective management of their properties should they wish to. The bill takes forward a number of recommendations made by the Law Commission, including reducing restrictions around when you can extend a lease, and also abolishing marriage value, which is a cost incurred when extending a lease, a short lease of less than 80 years. The bill does not currently include an outright ban on leasehold for houses. It was anticipated that the government might introduce a ban at committee stage this week. It didn't table such an amendment, so currently there is no outright ban on leasehold, though the government may choose to table an amendment at a later stage. What the bill does include is powers for the government to set the rates used to calculate lease premiums. So this would be a change to the status quo, and it would enable the government to set the deferment rate, which will determine whether a leaseholder pays more or less to extend their lease. The Minister this week confirmed at committee stage that the government will be consulting on these rates, so this will be a critical area to follow for us. Regrettably, the bill also doesn't include any provision to bring non-qualifying leaseholders under the Building Safety Act into the scope of the Act. We had hoped that some of the issues around fire safety remediation could be resolved under the Leasehold and Freehold Reform Bill. They may yet still, but at committee stage, regrettably, an amendment tabled was disagreed, and we still don't have a resolution on those non-qualifying leaseholder issues. Separately, the government has recently consulted on ground rent in existing leases. As I said, ground rents in most new leases have been capped at a peppercorn since 2022, and the government is looking to do the same for new leases. The NRLA responded to that consultation. You can read a summary of our response on our website, where we called for parity essentially between new and existing leases. So setting a peppercorn ground rent cap. We have, however, cautioned that the government do need to keep an eye on this in terms of any unintended consequences, any increases in service charge, and also the impact it might have on investment in the sector will be a critical one to follow.